kill you. So last time we made the postman's hat, and that was a pretty straightforward, nice hat build. Today we're going to be making the couple's mask. That was a fake cough. I'm actually fine. Hi. Thanks for dropping by. There was a delay? Okay, thank you. I might be able to fix that here. Okay, so today we're making the couple's mask. Eat the glue. Do it, Crab. You can do it. Catch. This one is literally just an oval, so I'm gonna do my absolute best to make sure that it is like the smoothest oval possible. How do you plan on doing the colors of the mask? That's a good question. I don't know if I'll be able to airbrush it or not. That'd be how I would love to do it if I could, but I don't have an air compressor here, and I don't know if I'll have time to order one or the budget to order one immediately. If I can't, I'll probably get a couple spray paints, throw on a mask, and then just like go to town on it. That's how I'll do the color. And then I'll spray it with a ton of reflective shine spray. And I also have, is it here? Or is it? There it is. I have this. This is like this is a table mat for like a birthday party or something. Yeah, it says party on it. I'll cut the design pattern out of it and like super glue it on so it'll be shiny. I don't know if it'll work well, but we're gonna try. So the couple's mask. This is the final mask you receive in the Anju and Cafe side quest in Majora's Mask. So after getting the Keaton mask and the priority delivery to Cafe's mom, you can actually head out to Icana Canyon and find Cafe sitting behind a pile of rocks. He is hiding just outside of Sakon's hideout. I think it's around sometime at night. Sakon will approach his hideout and open it, and Cafe and you will follow him in. Once inside the hideout, you and Cafe will find Cafe's stolen sun mask. It is on a conveyor belt, which Cafe accidentally activates while trying to get it back. Sakon is trying to pull the mask into his little vault and run away. Cafe will try and run through the door he just opened, but as he steps off the switch, it will shut on him, and he'll turn around and be like, you gotta step on the switch. And so you do. And suddenly, without any kind of warning, you are now suddenly playing as Cafe, which is crazy. You have actually the same moveset you do as Link. You can like side hop, backflip. You can even punch, even though there's no enemies nearby. You'll play as Cafe and run into that room, and you'll realize that there's buttons you gotta push. So you're gonna kind of tag team this room challenge with Cafe. On Cafe's side, there's a bunch of blocks to push around and buttons to hit. On Link's side, there's a bunch of enemies you gotta fight. So you'll start as Cafe, you'll go push blocks and open up a door for Link to go through. And then Link will go through, he'll kill the enemies, that'll open up another door for Cafe to go through, and then you kind of just like repeat the process back and forth until finally you both get to the end and stop the conveyor belt from pulling the mask away to Sakon's vault. Cafe grabs it and you both leave the hideout. Cafe will run back to Clocktown, no matter what time it was at night before that. After you've done that challenge, it'll begin like the final countdown to the moon crashing into the earth. So you and Cafe both race back down to Clocktown and run to Anju's room in the Stockpot Inn. Anju will be waiting for Cafe. Cafe walks through the door, and then they finally meet. Anju's a little like, why are you 10 years old? kind of deal. But she doesn't care. Like it's still her little love muffin. I don't know if she says that. She doesn't say that. They exchange masks. They get married. Their masks fuse and become the couple's mask, which you then take and then you leave. You kind of just leave them to be married and be happy together in like the last 5 minutes of the world before it's exploded. Like the other masks in the Anju and Cafe side quest, this mask has one purpose, and that's to get a single heart piece. In the same building that you first get Cafe's mask, the mayor's residence, in the mayor's office there's a big argument going on about whether or not people should be ordered to evacuate or should stay in town to celebrate the carnival. If you put on this mask, it'll kind of snap everybody back to their senses, and the mayor will decide ultimately that whether or not people want to run or stay, that's up to them and not up to a court order. So that settles them. They all leave, and you get a heart piece as a reward. And that's all it does. The end. Back to cutting. I think it's possible to be killed with a hot glue gun. I'm not gonna become a mukbang YouTuber. How dare you suggest such a thing? I will probably have to put you to death now. This might be a little too big. Ah, whatever. It'll be fine. Best Halloween candy? Candy. Why did I say it like that? Candy. What's wrong with me? Those gummy burgers you could get, those were fun. I did not think making an oval would take this long. It's been almost 2 hours. Yeah, this is a little large. My template might have been a little too big. It looks like a bicycle helmet. Now I'm safe from car accident. Okay, this is very big. Check out this ingenuity. Absolute genius here. Watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. There, I cut a triangle out. Watch it, and I bring it together, and that will shrink it a little bit. I wrecked it. This does not look even. You're right. Ah, dang it. I want this to be a good oval. I'm doing the angry face when I'm focusing. Ah, I'm happy. This is looking better. That's actually, I think that's looking pretty close. Yeah, like this could work as the shape, I think. I might just need to like trim the back of this a little. There we go, that's what I'm gonna do. And I think I figured out my problem here. I'm trying to make sure there's like no bumps. There's gonna be a bunch of seams, but that's okay. I'm gonna fill that in with foam clay to try and hide them. Wow. Oh, whoa, this is weird. This does not feel the way I expected it to. This is such a weird feeling. I've never worked with foam clay before. This is strange. I have a description now as to what this feels like. This is like if you took chewing gum that you've just been chewing, made it dry, and then squished it around in your fingers. That's what this feels like to me. It's really weird. I'm not used to working with this, but I will learn it and I will master this stuff. What I could maybe do actually is like overdo it with this stuff, and then once it dries tomorrow, I'll do this off stream and I'll just sand it down. Okay, I'm almost done here. I've just got to like fill in like the rest of these, and then I will heat gun it. Just give it a quick like once over with the heat gun to seal it, and then I'll call that a stream because I think I'm happy with this shape. Okay, I think that is about ready to call it a stream. That's as close as I'm gonna get to the like a smooth oval shape. There might be one more correction I can quickly make here, and that's to like bring out these edges a little more. I might do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm totally gonna do it. It does look like a watermelon though. You're so right. There. Okay, done for real. This is the shape. I buffed out the bottom a little bit so it wasn't so like sharp down from the middle of the top. Okay, that's gonna be it for this stream. Hi, I'm clean shaven now. That's great, love that. We're gonna finish the couples mask today, but it's gonna be a different stream for that because I really wanted to get it smooth. This is semi-smooth, but this is not smooth enough for what I wanted. So what I think I'm gonna try and do is take this thin sheet and actually just hot glue it down over top of this until it is a completely smooth shape. I guess what do I even start with? I'm gonna do something different. I went and bought a bunch of stuff today for this. It wouldn't have been a good idea to try and spray paint on this whole desk setup, and using my spray booth wouldn't have worked great either for this kind of stuff. We're gonna see if this works. I have the design of the mask printed, so I might just, while this heats up, I'm gonna cut this out. How many masks are left? We've got one. This is the second last mask. Took years to realize the couple's mask depicted a couple in a loving embrace. I just thought they were artsy shapes. Oh, you're right. I am just noticing that now. Yeah, I see that. Okay, it's two heads put together at the top, and then two arms reaching out to. I just realized that. Huh, well, you learn something new every day. I'm gonna try and smooth this out by putting this piece of foam over top of it, just like as like a final skin. I don't think these sheets are actually big enough to fit over top the whole thing, so I'm probably gonna have to use two. Rather than cleaning up like several different odd seams, I should be able to clean up just one seam really well. Just squish that down with the palm. Yeah, that's like seamless there. If I can, it's a little wrinkled, but if I can get it flat, it should be pretty seamless. Robbie Rotten called, he wants his chin back. Dude, that is so kind of you, but if I turn my head, you see it's immediately lost. I have several chins to give away. He can take this one. I don't think the beard actually hid that as well as I wish it did. You might be able to see here, I tried to do that thing earlier with a thicker piece of foam. Didn't work. That's looking smoothish. That's half of the mask making process. Is like, will this work? We'll see. And then it works. Or it doesn't, and then we try something else. I think that's really looking smooth. It's a little wrinkled, but it definitely beats having a bunch of seams everywhere. I have to really nail it down. Popsicle sticks, there they are. Hey yo. Can you really call it an art project if you don't burn your fingers? Yeah, absolutely. Ow, it hurts, now it's real. If your art doesn't hurt you, it's not art. You must bleed for your craft. Can I do this? Maybe this is a bad idea. Maybe it's not gonna work. Maybe it's gonna horribly mess up what I've been doing so far. Ooh, I'm gonna do it anyways. Oh yeah, that's a good sound. Great results. Yes. No, that was bad. There will be a seam here, but I can probably fix it. I don't want to rush this. I shouldn't rush this. I gotta do this right. Every other time I've rushed it trying to make it look good, it does not look good. Nope. You know what? I'm starting this again. Not the whole mask, but I'm just gonna redo this piece because this is bad, and I'm trying to like stitch it together. We'll like make it look Frankenstein, and I don't want that. I'm trying again. The one thing I wanted to focus on with this mask is getting a smooth, seamless shape, and that's what I'm going to do. Do it right, idiot. Ryland, die. These thin pieces of foam work, but they're not like magic, so I have to be careful. That won't work. I need to cut this at like an angle. I'm just gonna eyeball this and hopefully it works. Yes, this is working. This is so much better. I'm so smart. Yes. Squeaky. We're almost ready to paint. It's only like an hour and a half in almost. Okay, just got this one seam to clean up. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna just do one quick little heat gun roll over this thing to see if that smooths anything out. At the very least, it'll heat seal it for me. Wrinkly, but almost seamless. Now let's get some Mod Podge in this thing. How long does this stuff take to dry, does it say? Cure time, 4 weeks. Okay, this will be iffy, but we're gonna see how well it works. Ow. I'm fine. That was just a moment of weakness. And then once the shape is cut, we can finally get to the fun part of like, let's water spray paint this thing. Yeah, okay. Now we do the fun stuff. That's a good pink pearly color. This seam is definitely way more noticeable than I would have hoped. From this angle, it looks fine. Look at that shine, that looks great. Oh, no, fingers, no, pingors. How's this look so far for like a pearly color? I just need to get this tape seam covered up. Cool. Oh, no! This is looking so good. I am very happy with this. It looks like it's made of something, like, stronger than foam. But it really is just, like, the shine of the paint coming through. Maybe the spray bottle idea is just not gonna work. Maybe it was a waste of time. But at least now I have more spray bottles I can use for other things. That's fine. Once this is all painted on, I'm gonna do another coat of, not pearl, this stuff. This dries clear. It's pure gloss. Stupid paint taking too long to dry? I'm gonna spit in anger. Chewy. Oh, that's not the right one. This was the one that's super liquidy. This thing unfortunately will have like a wrinkle on the top of it, but that's like fine with me. I think this is just about ready to get the silver emblem on it now. Okay, time for tacky glue. Just have to lift it. I have to be very careful because this piece is very flimsy. Until it is glued down, I need to be very careful. Yes, yes. Oh, that's so good. Yeah. Oh, that looks sick. That's beautiful. I think it's just about ready to be done. I'm gonna do one more thing before I finish it off or say it's finished. Like that looks super cool. That looks bad. I'm gonna wipe that stuff off. You're over there. Wow. I don't know if that's close enough or not. That is so pretty. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. That is the couple's mask. Nice and finished. I cannot believe how pearly this thing looks. That looks incredible, and I'm so happy with how the reflective decal looks on it. It may have the odd wrinkle or two, but I'm still very happy with the results. This is great, and a great way to build up to the last mask. It doesn't feel right to just use the generic, like, next mask is this for this next one. I can't believe it's already here. Like, it feels like I just started making these again, like, maybe a couple months ago. The last mask I made before restarting this year again was the Mask of Truth, and that was made last August, I'm pretty sure. I started making these again this year in January. I've taken the odd weekend off, but virtually every weekend since then has been spent building more masks. It is now just about October here, and we have a single mask left to go. It both took forever and also just flew by. I can't believe we're already here. The next mask is the last of the masks. The Fierce Deities mask.